Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of Real Ball Talk Friday night prediction show. Let's get straight into it, man. Arsenal starts at 8, so let's make this a nice, sharp show. What are you saying, Jekell?
And it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC. We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. Nah, I'm joking. What's going on, boys, man? It was good, man. It was good to be at the Emirates the other night, man. But it wasn't good to not come back with the 3 points, I'll be honest. But hopefully today will be a different result, man. It'll be a big different result. Hope you boys are good, man.
Yeah, man. No. Definitely good over here. And yeah, man. Rash, what are you telling me?
Good, man. Alhamdulillah. It's Friday, day of Jummah. It's best day of the week. All praise to Allah. You know what I mean? Just happy to be here so that we can run through what's happening this weekend and maybe even touch on something that happened on Monday.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. Obviously, Jeff is preoccupied with work, so big up Jeff, man. If you can join us, he'll join us. But
Good luck, Jeff.
Work always comes first. But yeah, people, smash the likes as always. Make sure that's the first thing you do. And let's get straight into it. Obviously, Arsenal's the first game of the weekend, starting at 8 against Aston Villa. Rash touching it there. Was at the game on Monday. 2-2 against Palace. Arsenal equalizer from Lacazette, which secured the league title for Arsenal. The scenes were on point, bro. I can't lie. Were you there as well? Did you jump on Lacazette? What are you telling me, bro?
I've been told not to say nothing without my lawyer in present.
Yo. Nah, but in all seriousness, no, like we had the win against Spurs 3-1. And since then, we've had back-to-back draws against Brighton and Palace. We got Villa tonight. Like, how are you feeling about the situation, man? Like, the game on Monday, did you come out of it less or more positive afterwards?
Yeah, so for me, there was 2 parts. I was cocky, I was confident. 3 points was in the bag before the game even started. I was with all the guys, speaking about football. You speak to random people, you speak to random Arsenal fans. Everyone speaks to everyone at the game, innit? So we got a good fan base that goes to watch the game, which is good to see, man. I'll go quite a bit, to be fair, so I see all the time. But it was always good to speak to people about the game. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I was cocky. I was very confident that it was 3 goals in the bag and everything. Well, I'll say this, though, man. In the first 20, 30, it was a bit upsetting to see us get popped, and it was a bit difficult. And I was just saying, all they need is one ball over the top. They can win this. And you don't want to say that early. Like, you want to say that something last 10, 20 minutes, if that makes sense. You don't say that 10, 20 minutes into the game. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a negative for me, man. I thought Lacazette should have started after he came on to see what he could do to hold up play. I guess that's something we're lacking. When it gets to the midfield, we lose it quite a bit, man. We lose it quite a bit. And both goals came from losing it in midfield, man, unfortunately. It was sad to see. You normally see midfielders boss the situation, but I thought we defended really well in some aspects of things. Unfortunately, the goal with Benteke, that wasn't defending really well, and obviously the other one as well. We should be backing off. We don't back off. You throw your body in front of it. If he beats you, he beats you. But you take him out if you can, get that yellow. Everyone was on no cards, if I'm not mistaken, and we all shouting, just take him out. But obviously, you can't hear us. There's so much going through your head. You just do what you do in training. You back off, hands behind your back, and you do the business. You know what I'm saying? So that was quite sad to see, man. But the only positive, I'll tell you a positive I'll take away from the game. And this is what every fan said at the end. You stay after the game, you have a couple of drinks, you have conversations, whatever, with people. We can't remember the last time Arsenal were down and we had a goal come back. We're not United. So that don't happen to us. To get that bit of time, it was 1 minute after the injury time added on. We don't get to see Arsenal actually fight. And the last 10, 15 minutes of the game, it was all us. Like, we just like taking shots, they were defending really well. I was like, wow, that's, you got good players and everything. And then when that goal went in, I have to be honest with you, scenes, the whole stadium erupted. You had the Palace fans looking at us like, what have you, Drew? Are you okay? What's going on? Relax. Fair enough. Like, you're that fan, I hear you. I'm not into that. But I'm telling you now, when you ain't seen that, you're effing and blind, and every shot goes over the bar, every shot gets saved, every shot this and that. When you're looking and you're just going like that, As soon as that goal went in by Lacazette, scenes, bro. It was mental, it nuts. Everyone went nuts. I see them all giving a heart. I see everyone giving. I see Ramsdale running all the way down and put some like slow down. And I was thinking, nah, go up there and celebrate too. Everybody get some. You get some. You get some. You get some. That was why. That's where the excitement came. I feel like I'm there again. That's how good it was. But after the game, there was a reality check where we checked the table and everything. We saw the games coming up on the weekend. It was just like, damn, if we got 3 points, we could have been on. I think 1 point.
We could have if we got 3 points and then we won today, we could have been fourth.
Yeah.
By the end of the night.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's what we wanted. That's why we were talking about before the game even started. We could have gone into the weekend, but we stayed in the same place. So yeah, you can't like. There's nothing. The only positive you take away from the game. We didn't lose. We don't want to lose. We didn't want to lose. And I guess the other thing as well was to see a comeback. So there is fight in Arsenal, because normally you see those kind of games we just see it out and it's like, oh, at least we tried. No, we actually got a goal back. So there's some positive in that. But at the end of the day, it was over the top. You're not wrong. Me and John went back and forth as usual after every Arsenal game. So it was yeah. So I'm not here to get onto it, but he had a point there, man. You know, it was only a point, but yeah, if he was there, it was a different situation. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, no, I hear you in it. When you're at the ground, it's easy to get carried away because everyone's mad emotional and that. So I hear that. Big up Ted D. Hope you're good, my bro. Sack him. Big up Ted D, bro. Big him up. Ted D in the building. Are we lacking hold-up play or chance creation? Probably both, to be honest, bro. I can't lie, my guy. But let me get on to Rush. Still gone.
Sorry, just quickly to that question. I'll tell you from the thing that everyone was having the same thing. It was hold-up play. It wasn't creation. We had so many chances from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. Those all the chances you want. Yeah, you can argue we didn't take it. It was hold-up play, man. That's why I said everyone was like, why the hell did Laka didn't start? Unfortunately, Laka hasn't been informed, so you can kind of see why he didn't start. But for a game like this, physical, you would have wanted them on the pitch. I'll say that for free.
Yeah, I thought Lacazette was actually very good when he came on. He was sharp. And I think me and Rash have been calling for Lacazette to start for a minute. Like, I know he doesn't get as many goals as Aubameyang, but his hold-up plays on another level to Aubameyang's. And I think that hurts the other strikers when there's the lack of hold-up play. And Rash, let me get on to you. Obviously, we all saw the game on Monday. Jalil was there. But yeah, like Jalil highlighted a good point. Both goals Palace scored, as well as they played, came from midfield mistakes. And I just find it crazy. I was just thinking about it during the game, thinking, as much as I hate the guy, it makes no sense that we've only got one midfielder at the club of Xhaka's profile. It doesn't make sense how we only got one of that type of midfielder. Like Lukonga and Partey are too similar to play together, in my opinion. And
facts.
Like, as much as I hate Xhaka, we need someone of his type of player in there whose first priority is ball retention. But outside of that, there were many other things wrong. But like, what did you make of the game?
Well, obviously, I was a bit impartial. Eagles, Gunners.
Yeah.
It don't matter to me. No, it does really. I wanted Arsenal to win. But it was a good battle. And it was nice to see us take the initiative and see us take the lead at first. You know what I'm trying to say? Which was good. It's the not acting upon that really is the letdown. You know, trying to kill off a side early. We know our previous experiences with Palace. They usually grow in strength the longer the game goes. Yeah, it really gets harder. But this is usually at Selhurst Park. It's really hard there, especially when you reach 60 minutes. And if you got to hold on for the last 40 or last half an hour, it's a problem. Yeah, because the whole fan base gets on top of you as well. But it's at the Emirates, so it's slightly different. So I would have wanted Arsenal to kind of take the initiative, show them that, look, this is our ground, boss them about a bit, you know what I mean, and control the game. But Palace gave Arsenal a game, you know, they gave him a game. The possessions was very close, tackles was close, opportunities, chances was close, chances on target was close as well. But at first, in the first half, Arsenal was actually dominating that, and Palace actually had to come back. They came back in the second half into the game and got their shot levels up and stuff like that. But it was some really good battles. I think the Tomiyasu had a busy game. It was busy for him. There was
Yeah.
times where he lost battles, times when he won battles and he done good. But one thing I like about that guy is that he just keeps going to the end. He's not one of the ones that gives up. He loses the ball, looks around, no foul, he's getting up, he's chasing that down. You know what I mean? And that's what you want to see. But I also saw him getting covered a lot, which is good as well. The back line didn't seem like it was much of a problem for me. The ball wasn't, high balls wasn't the majority that Palace was playing. They was playing a lot of balls along the floor.
Yeah.
The boys at the back was easy to deal with, you know what I'm trying to say. And the chances that Palace did have, they weren't dangerous chances. And I didn't think Ramsdale was in trouble a lot of the time in the game at all. What's his name? Gunnar, the Palace goalkeeper. He seemed
Guaita, yeah.
Guaita, yeah. Or Guaita, yeah. He had more problems to deal with than what Ramsdale did. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And I think he played well as well. It's just with Arsenal, you just think, okay, you know it's going to be heavy in the midfield. They got players like MacArthur. They got players like Milivojevic, who's a brilliant. Like a lot of people don't rate him, but I rate Milivojevic. Like he is ever so consistent.
Yeah,
He's strong.
consistent.
Yeah, he keeps it simple. He does what he does. He's also got a good long ball in him as well. But he can tackle. He's very good on the ball. And so when you know you're playing against a bigger midfield, you need to make sure that you're going to have to work it and probably pack the midfield out a bit just to over smoke them out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because when you get Palace, when you kill the midfield for Palace, you kind of kill the game. Yeah, and I feel like they was allowed to have a bit too many touches in the game, in and around midfield. I don't like the fact that the midfield or striker can bring the ball as close as to the edge of the box before a tackle is made or before the defense stop and say, I'm holding this line here. No, bro. Make the tackle a bit higher up. You got two men behind you. They'll cover you if you flop, but put the tackle in. Because this whole backing up thing until you're in the box and then give you a chance. That's how they scored the second goal.
Exactly.
Yeah. Low-key a little even a bit the first. Like,
yeah, I mean, the first Lokonga lost it. He lost the ball. Yeah, for that one, I think, and Palace were on the attack. But when he lost the ball, there was someone behind him. Oh, I can't remember now. But they just chilled. They just didn't do what they were supposed to do. They didn't put in a tackle or make it a problem for the attacker who was coming forward there. After that, they just kind of backed off. And it's just, you just think, you just can't be doing that. You know what I'm trying to say? You just can't be doing that. To me, I don't understand how someone can beat you and you don't feel defeated. Yeah. In the midfield, you can't get around me, and if you do, I might take your legs. That's just it. Jay, you know how we play. Yeah, you can't get around me, and if you might get on me, I'll pull my guy who's gonna assist me. Say we need to get onto my man and make sure he doesn't do this. Make him not want to do this ever again. Make him not want to come down here again. Do you know what I mean? But it's too much. People it seems like they're saying I've got this, and they haven't got it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then the person who's supposed to be covering doesn't read it often enough and doesn't respond quick enough. Now, Gabriel, he's good at reading the game. I even think that White had a good game as well. Yeah, I feel like he was on top of the game. He read the play quite well. It's just in some instances they just really got pinned back because there was no help from the midfield. Attacking, it was good to see Aubameyang. I saw a good Aubameyang. I liked the Aubameyang I saw at Palace. He put himself about. He was up and down on the pitch. He had strikes. He was enthusiastic. He was chasing the ball down. That's what you want to see from your striker. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You don't want to see a lazy striker. He was what you wanted him to be. But yes, I also agree that Lacazette should have probably been starting. I mean, look at when he came on the pitch. It just totally changed. The energy he came on. He riled up the fans. He went straight to the corner. Get on there. What's going on? Yeah, just stand there.
Just on that. Even though we didn't know we were going to win, the whole stadium erupted. We didn't know we were going to win. It's
always been like that. I can't lie.
Yes.
I feel like Jekell genuinely kind of loves Arsenal.
He does. And he totally understands the full meaning of the 12th man. He knows about it. Yeah. And whenever he's on the pitch, he tries to bring to life that 12th man. Yeah. You've got who else does that? Simeone. Oh gosh, my man riles up a crowd. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He knows what that atmosphere does for his team in order to make them play a bit harder. Yeah.
Facts.
We don't have enough players like that. And when he comes on the pitch, he makes that difference. He brings the energy in. He gets that quick play. I saw Arsenal dossing about with it in the final third, not reaching the box, just outside of the box. He ran over there, got the ball, first time forward, ran in space, got the ball again, quickly whipped it in, and he just speeds up the play. Yeah. There wasn't even a time when he came, he got the ball, he played it to Oba. Oba done a first time ball forward, and I'm just like, they're connecting again. And that's just
yes,
you know what I mean? They had some really good like, as soon as he come on the pitch, the connectivity levels was like 90. It was amazing. It was good to see. And that's what I was happy with. I was happy with seeing that Arsenal that's not happy with we've lost it. It is what it is. Maybe next week. They said, no, we can't lose. We've got in the habit of not losing.
Yeah.
Please, let's just not lose. And that's the mentality that I like. And that's what I was kind of gassed about at the game, because if you can train a team not to lose, do everything but lose for a while, then losing becomes something that you don't have to worry about. It just becomes, okay, we just need to get goals. We know how to defend. We know how to hold the game so we don't lose. Let's make sure that we can push to get the victory because we know how to defend now. And that's what I kind of saw. And I loved Arteta's attitude for once. Like, he didn't sleep on it. He didn't say, it is what it is. Let me just throw in Niles. You know what I'm trying to say? I said, no, what are you mad? We was winning and we're losing. I'm bringing on Gabby. I'm bringing on Laka. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We're going for the attack. That's what we're doing. And that's what you want to see. Someone who's losing affects you, bruv. You don't like it. So you do what you can not to. And that's what I liked, what I saw about Arsenal. Yeah, it was tighter than I like. Yeah, it is only Palace. I'm not saying it's only Palace. Palace are the shit, you know what I'm trying to say? But it is just Palace compared to the top 5, top 6 and everything like that. But at the same time, Palace aren't walking apart. They give a lot of the top 6 hard games. They're a good squad. They're well drilled. They're enthusiastic. They've got good energy because of Vieira. They're playing good football together. Do you know what I mean? You're thinking that Zaha not being there and who else was there? Eze not being there. That okay, it's going to be easier walking apart. No, bro. Yeah, Vieira's got Benteke doing shit again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He's holding up the play and he's scoring goals. That goal that he scored was good. Like, it bottom right, blazing it as well. How many of those as he misses? He's getting them on target. That's brilliant from them. Do you know what I mean? So it's a good game to not lose because Palace aren't a walk in the park. So especially if you're losing to them and you can pull it back, hold a brace. You know what I'm trying to say? That's brilliant. Do that. Do you know what I'm saying? But overall, it was a good, entertaining game to watch. Yes, I celebrated with my brother Laka. You get me? Not like them men did, but I was like, yeah! You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, do you know what I mean? But we need it every now and again. You need fist pump moments with Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? You need these every now and again just to keep you positive. And that was a good positive. Even though we drew, it was a positive for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you know what? I was happy that it was Laka because I do like Laka. I can't lie. He's one of my favorite Arsenal players.
Yeah.
So I was happy for him. He got that goal because I do feel like he's deserved the start. You know me. Like obviously on the chat, I had my thoughts on the way we celebrated. Obviously, when I saw Ramsdale there, I'm like, why are you there? It's too. But okay, cool. You're new to the club. You were at Sheffield United last year, so I get it. For you, this is all new. Like you're getting used to it. Remember when Dan James scored for United against again? It was Palace last minute, and he's running over to the crowd, and Martial and Rashford are slapping him like, "Yo, bro, we need to get the win. What are you doing celebrating?" So I get it takes time to get that mindset. So I'm not going to kill them too much on that. But let's have a quick because obviously we've got the Man United Liverpool game to talk about. And we know that's huge. Obviously, people smash the likes. One of the talking points to come out of it was around Pepe. Now, the only reason I'm throwing this out there is because my boy, as well as Jalil, was also at the game, and he messaged me 10 minutes ago, said, "Bro, I can't believe how bad Pepe is live. He's worse than even on TV." So I was just like, "Hey, let me throw this out there. Is it time for Arsenal to just say, you know what? We need to give up on this guy. We've tried. Take 40 million in the summer if we can get that, and keep it moving." And I can't lie, Ted Adi. I would bring you on the show, but I know it's gonna last an hour with you because Pepe is his agent, so I can't have you on today, bro. But Jalil, Rash, what are you man telling me about Pepe, man? Do we need to give up with this Ivorian fraud, or should we keep going?
You wanna go, Rash? Cool. So I have to be real with you.
You were there too. Speak it.
I gotta be real with you, man. For me, Pepe ain't it. But if I'm saying Pepe ain't it, out of attackers, Pepe did one of the most that game. He also put us in deep shit most of the game as well. Do you know what I mean? So when I say that, it's just like, how could I get onto only Pepe, but don't get onto Elmo Smith-Rowe the way he performed? Every time he got the ball, he dribbled, he lost the ball. How can I get onto Elmo Smith-Rowe but don't get to Saka? Every time Saka got the ball, he tried to run into space, he lost the ball. And when it came to pressing game, the only person who was pressing, and I was very shocked, was Aubameyang. So if we're going to sell Pepe, we've got to sell. We haven't got to sell the rest. But out of the three, Pepe was one of the best attackers out of the three. So, but at the end of the day, he was still one of the people that were taking the piss in regards to like not doing the business and that. So it's a hard one for me, man. I like Pepe, but I don't like him at the same time.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think Pepe was the worst player on the pitch, like some people were telling me. So I don't know if it's because of the price tag and stuff. Big up my guy H.O. in the building saying what Ramsdale ran left of the pitch for a draw. Yeah, bro, let's just forget about that, man. Let's not even talk about that.
No, wait, can I just confirm? It wasn't for a draw. It was for not losing. Since Ramsdale's been playing for us, he hasn't lost. He celebrated that. I'm just saying.
That's some mad semantics.
No. But on another level, I feel like he celebrated that hard because he knows if he lost, it kind of was his fault. That goal he should have saved.
Oh yeah.
From
True,
Edward.
True, maybe.
So that might have been he might have been like fought in the rest of the game because of that. Like shit, I hope you know what I mean. And so when he didn't have to, probably still had to answer for that, but it wasn't so bad now. Do you know what I mean? He was probably gassed.
That's a good point. Big up the packs in the building saying, let's hope United gets slapped different. We'll get on to it.
What?
Don't worry.
Wait, yo,
what's going on?
One packs a long time, my G.
Big up the packs in the building. HO saying sell Pepe by Rafinha. I will do this all day. What are you man saying?
Yeah,
in
quality, bro.
Yeah.
How much though?
How much? And big up D-Star in the building saying Laka should have grabbed the ball and ran back to the halfway line instead of sliding like he's won the World Cup.
I hear that. I hear that, D-Star, but you have to understand the boy don't get games. The boy don't get games, yeah. Man, sick every time he comes on, don't get game. He's probably thinking, I'm not going to get a game. Sorry, losing. Like, shot. And then he's the reason why we didn't lose. And he scored. And he don't get games. There's probably a lot building up at that one stage.
But also, the ref, when we took the corner, the ref really told the players this is the last kick of the game. There was no point. Because as soon as you took the kick off, the game was done. So everyone knew. Do you know what I mean?
That this was the last hope. And if you
that was it.
I don't care what game you're in, even if it's Sunday League, you score the last hope. Lost hope that you bang that. I've seen some celebrations on a Sunday that's worthy of flipping Sky Sports.
Bro, trust me, bro. Shameless.
It was over the time as well. It was meant to be 4 minutes or 5 minutes. What was it? 4 or 5 minutes?
It was supposed to be 4 minutes and it ended up being 6 minutes, didn't it?
Exactly. So it was over, and ref was like, "Listen, like all the Palace fans were like, no, last one, I'm giving it to them. Last one, give us the last one." That shouldn't have got that far. So that's why we celebrated it.
Yeah.
Nah, I hear that. The packs are saying, I've gone quiet since seeing how shit Ronaldo is now, man. Shaking my head.
Oh, I feel you.
Yeah,
it's depressing to see, but at least he's banging goals still.
Teams are out, John. Do you want to get up and read it out to the guys?
Yeah, let me check it out, man. What are they saying? They're looking good. What are you saying? They're looking mad.
Same team, but Laka's starting, so.
Oh, Laka. So what? Saka out, I'm guessing.
Saka out, Banyang on the left.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, all right. So.
Oh wait, no. Pepe's been dropped. Saka's playing.
No. Pepe's. Oh, wait, what? Pepe's been dropped.
Can't see nothing.
We can't see anything.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna get it up still. If anyone's got the team, put it up in the comments, please. Yeah, apparently Pepe's on the bench. Ted at D's pissed off.
We've lost.
I don't get it. I just don't get it anymore. You can't win. You can't win, bro.
This game has a draw in all over it. I mean, Aston Villa ain't been great. They signed all them players, but they ain't been great. They lost last week 3-2 to Wolves, 2-0 up with 10 minutes to go. So I can't lie though. They ain't been convincing defensively. If I'm Arsenal, well, I would like Arsenal to try and attack them.
No, but John, that attacking. Look at the attacking though, man.
Well, for Villa, yeah.
Yeah, man. That's scary. I can't lie.
Let me get the teams. So yeah,
Arsenal Watkins up top.
Huh?
Is Watkins up top?
Yeah, they've gone back. Yeah, three at the back. So they've got Martinez, Konza, Twanzebe, Mings back three, Clash right wing back, McGinn and Douglas Luiz as two sitting, Target left wing back, and then Buendia, Ings, and Watkins. That's pretty good still.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's a battle today.
Yeah, we've got. Oh no! Tierney's been dropped as well. Tavares is left back.
Oh shit!
I don't know if he's been dropped or he's injured, but you know what?
I think I saw him take a little kick in on Monday. You know,
he's been dropped. He's not on the bench. He's not on the bench. He's not on the bench.
He's injured again, innit? Your boy Tierney's injured again, Joe. What are you saying?
He's been playing well as well. Have you heard me dig him out? I've been.
No. He's injured again, innit? Like.
Yeah, so now he needs to kick rocks.
The thing is, I don't even think he's been playing all right. I just think he's been playing standard as well. I'm kind of disappointed with his performances, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I'm not that mad at it, to be honest, because I just think he's been steady. Like, you know what? Rash, I'm starting to think that Jalil might have been a little bit right about Tierney. Like, he was getting a bit overrated. Still,
are you starting to see that? He doesn't defend. You start to see that he's passing goes wayward, and you start to see that just doesn't add much value.
I'm not gonna go that far to what you're saying and just and say I don't see these things. I just don't think he is as good for Arsenal as he was for Celtic.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
That's a fair summation.
You're not wrong.
Big up Sammy in the building with a Triple H photo. I reckon Arsenal will put an upset tonight and win. Jeez.
My G, Sammy G.
Man like Sammy, you know that. Hey, you might even be right, Sammy. I can't lie. Tell that D saying Captain America dropped, we've won. Oh shit, he's talking about Tierney.
I don't get you, Ted that D, man. You're hard to read, bro. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you like. I don't know, bro.
11 people in the building. Smash the likes. Make sure you're smashing that like button. If you're not, then boy, I don't know what you're doing, but make sure you're doing that still. Prediction time. We need to talk about Man United, Liverpool. So prediction time, lads. Arsenal, Aston Villa kicks off at 8:00. Jalil, what are you telling me?
2-1.
Come on, Arsenal, yeah?
To the Arsenal. Arsenal FC. We're by far.
It's all right, mate. It's all right.
You got to use my technique of just dropping out all the time, innit?
Now try that shit again, dog. I actually agree. I think it's gonna be a 2-1 win. I'm gonna give it to Arsenal. Just because, Villa haven't been playing convincingly over the last few. I mean, I think they won the game beforehand, but the game before that, they had a pretty hard game. It was difficult, and I thought I had them for the win, and they didn't. So, I think Arsenal will win 2-1. I think Emil Smith-Rowe will score today.
Okay, I actually agree with you guys. I think it will be 2-1 Arsenal, and I think, like I said, might be the difference. He looked very sharp the other day, and I hope they can carry that form on tonight. Need to make sure he just gets the ball still.
Do you know what I do want, though, John? I want Martinez to actually hold a slapping, though. I do. I want us to slap him. Because you know what? It's been overdue.
I'm tired of him now, yeah.
It's been overdue. Like, he's gone over there. He's done amazing. He's got good banter to our rivals and everything like that. But when you're playing us, We just need that extra confidence now, just to get it out of the people's tongues to say that, do you know what, we should have kept him. Just to slap him up one time and be happy that we got Ramsdale. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what I want to happen today.
No, I hear that still. That's a great point. It's a great point still.
But if we don't beat him today, you know what he's like, man. He's the Vardy version of a goalkeeper. He used to be from over here, now he's over there. He'll give it to us, bro. You get it?
He will, and that's part of the game, innit? But
And so he should.
Lacazette won't have that. So man. But let's talk about the big game of the weekend. Man United Liverpool Sunday 4:30. Big game. I think it's a big game still. Obviously, we've had Liverpool City. This one feels a little bit bigger because of everything that's surrounding Man United. We saw their comeback in midweek against Atalanta. Ole looked down and out. Crowd was booing. Fernandes was dropping a disaster class. Ronaldo looked like he should have retired at halftime about the 5th game straight. Then Pogba comes on, makes a difference. McTominay should never have played in the first place, but hey, it is what it is. But in the end, they came back 3-2. Brilliant ball by Bruno. Rashford got his goal. Maguire got his goal, and then Ronaldo does what he does, he's clutch. He got his header, but you got Liverpool turning up at Anfield at Old Trafford. We've got Salah in the form of his life. Mane is in good form. Firmino's in good form. What are we saying, Jalil? Like, this is a big game. Everyone's picking Liverpool to win. These start saying 4-0 Liverpool. What are we saying? I got a feeling it's going to be closer than people think. What are you telling me?
I don't. I think United's going to hold one. They have to hold one. It's just not good enough. It's not good enough. I understand that. I understand the comeback to a 3-2 the other day, but the performance on the weekend weren't good enough, man. They just don't look like it. And I got to be honest, I saw a question. I don't know if you boys discussed it, but they were having a debate. I saw it on some channels, on some Instagram post and some Twitter post. Does Cavani offer more than Ronaldo to them? Because if you think about it, every man needs to press, right? Every man needs to do the business in that. If you've got Ronaldo just chilling and waiting for his opportunity to attack, it's kind of the times have changed since he started kicking balls. Do you get it? Like, where you can have your 2 front men. Remember the 4-4-2, the 2 men up top didn't need to defend. Just wait there, count up, bring every man in, hold up, bring every man in. This is new day football where you've got Pep asking everyone from the top to press, so defend from the top. It's a new tactic. We've taken it in. Chelsea definitely do it. All the big teams. Liverpool do it. Mane, Salah, and Firmino doing the business. Get that. Unfortunately, Ronaldo not press. Bruno has to do the extra pressing because he's the second striker. And whether everyone wants to say he's attacking midfielder or no, he's the second striker. He just started the business there. So that's one less player. And against Van Dijk and Matip and them, man, they will pop you. They will pop you because they know they're not going to be pressed. Like, it's simple. It's going to be a good battle between Van Dijk and Ronaldo, I think. But I'm going to call it now. Van Dijk's winning that. Van Dijk's winning that all day. Rashford looks good coming back. He looks good. He's still missing a few chances. He should have done a lot better. There should have been a few goals. Should have put away. So some more decisions he should have put into play. In the last 2 games, I've watched him. But it's Rashford, man. He'll come good, man. He's one of the. In my eyes, he's one of the best United players there. That makes sense, especially in attacking rights. They look shaky as well. Maguire. 6 mil. How much are we talking? Like,
was he 90? How much was he? 90, 80?
80 mil.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
80 mil.
80 million pounds.
That's a lot of money to waste, bro.
A lot of money to waste.
That's the word I was looking for. A lot of money to waste. I'm pretty sure you could have got one of these Burnley defenders or someone from the one. What's the Brighton one called? The good one. What's his name? You could have got him in, and he would have done. He would have looked better. He wins his headers and he can play football and all. Do you get it? Like, and he wins his tackles. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's wrong with Maguire, but he ain't the guy. He ain't the guy, Chief. Do you know what I mean? Do we know if Varane back?
No, he's not.
He's not back.
I'll tell you one thing though. That finish was quality.
Yeah. Striker finish.
That was a quality finish, wasn't it? I saw that and I was like, "Whoa, that was good."
That was bad still.
Yeah.
But that's not what he's there for.
It's not what he's there for.
He needs to defend, man. Those 2 goals should have gone in. Arrange your defense. You're the captain, right? You're the leader at the back, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Then that's a reflection of who you are as a person, I'm afraid. Sure, I get what I'm saying. That's a reflection on you, big man. You get it? So you're not sorry, your team, that's your fault.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Well,
What does Tion say? And you can't defend your block, Maguire. What can you say?
No, that's the deal. Hey.
can't defend your block, retire. Maguire, I can't remember. If you can't defend your team, bro, that's a reflection on you, big man. So it don't look good for you right now. Having said that, let's speak about the guys who I think are going to do the business, and that's not the guys, the guy, and that's Salah. That's Mo. He's
Mo Salah.
When is he going to stop scoring? Where's this dip everyone's telling me about? Where's this dip?
It's not coming.
May
Yet.
Allah continue to bless
we still think there's going to be a dip. There might be a game where he goes, might be 2-3 games he goes without scoring, but his performance will still be there.
That's what I'm saying. For me, that's not a dip.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see a dip. I don't see a dip.
No, I don't see a dip of performances coming.
No, I don't see a dip. I think he's been too consistent throughout his years where there hasn't been a game where Salah needs to do better. I blame who's around him. I've got to say, I blame who's around him because this guy runs his head off. You can't be pressing like that, doing the business, getting the ball, winning the ball, doing skills and stuff and getting into the box and doing the business. I can't blame Salah when I see you put your heart in. I tell you this all the time. Geezer even defends, runs into midfield and wins tackles, man. It don't make sense. But then you got my man Mane saying, anything you can do, I can do better. You get it? Like, he's trying to get up there. You get it? He's trying to get up there.
Wow, some good lyrics still.
I'm trying, man. I've been trying, man. You get it? Like, but
you've been doing a bit of vocal training, yeah. I love that. I love that note. You can hold the note, lad. You can hold the note.
Come on, man. I've been trying, man. And then Firmino as well was like, I saw the hat trick the weekend. Now I'm back in form. Jota, stay over there for a bit. Let me show you how it's meant to be done. Yeah. But when you got those 3, arguably in the last, let's say 3-4 years, best front 3. Arguably, we could debate it, but they're one of the best front 3. Consistent, doing the business, man. They get numbers.
They do.
Do you get what I'm saying? But then you've got your midfield. They got a good, decent midfield, and you got a solid back. Come on, man. I'll give you my predictions now, John. If you want. It's a 3-0, man. Liverpool, man.
Jeez.
I was gonna give them 1. No, F it. Let me show you some respect. They're gonna get a 1 sneaker. I reckon. I won't call a pen because Van Dijk and Matip don't make them kind of mistakes. You get it right. You know, I don't see them making them kind of mistakes in the box. They hold off and they do the business there. Well, I would say they will get a goal from somewhere, probably come from Rashford or something, a spectacular goal, or someone outside the box. It ain't coming from inside the box, I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah, okay, say no more. Sammy saying, everyone expecting Liverpool to win easy. I reckon Solskjaer will pull something special and get a draw against Now, you see, this wouldn't shock me. I can't lie. What Sammy said there wouldn't shock me at all. What are you saying, Rash? Because obviously we're going to do a combined 11 after you've had your say on this. Like, what do you think about this game? Like, what's your gut telling you?
My gut's telling me that United were sharp because they always do against Liverpool.
Yeah.
It's just what they do. You know what I mean? They've been well said. Even though the rivalry's gone down a bit, United know they're not levels. Some people on that pitch still hold it as a derby. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And they see it as probably one of the most competitive games of the season still. Do you know what I mean? Solskjaer is from that cloth where it did mean that much. So he's going to set up to oppose them. It's not going to be a Leicester performance, basically, what they perform, them backing off and not going into challenges and giving them the space and the time that they want, because I think they'll be a little bit more up for it. Will they be the victors? No. Could they? Yes, but I don't think they are. I think it's going to be tight. They'll probably end up scoring first. Liverpool end up winning 2-1.
Yeah, I can see it going a similar way. I think Liverpool will win. I think it'll be harder than people think. But what I would say is if Liverpool score first, then then it could be because then it could be a wrap. Because United's weakness this season has been the left side of the defense, Maguire and Shaw. And with Salah there, Trent overlapping, they better wake up on Sunday. Let me tell you that, because Salah will be out for blood, and Salah's the type of guy that he knows he's sharing a pitch with Ronaldo on the day, and he might be thinking, you know what? Let me put this final exclamation mark. Anyone who thinks there's any doubt, I'm better than him right now. Let me just put this final nail in the coffin.
And you know what's funny? It's kind of reminds me of when we speak about Henry, and we're like, but did he play against Ronaldo and Zidane and stuff? And so we always pull up that same game where he did, and he was the best on the pitch. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Even though this wasn't the best Ronaldo, it wasn't the best Zinedine and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter. He was on the pitch, and he let them know he runs things when he was on the pitch. And I think Salah's going to probably do the same. Ronaldo is looking so off the pace, bruv. It's upsetting. Jeff!
Big up, Jeff.
Yo. Sorry, lads, for my tardiness. Apologies.
No worries.
Come on.
You've joined perfect time, though. We're just about to do the Man United Liverpool Combined 11 still.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this real quick. So I was playing around with it before, but then I said, you know what? All right, so I had United's lineup in a different one. So I kind of had Liverpool's best lineup and United's best lineup. But I said, you know what? Let's just do the combined 11 straight away. So who we having in goal?
Alisson for me.
Any debates? The hair's been in good form this season.
No debates. What's this, the whole team of Liverpool already or what?
Nah. This was Liverpool's one. I had United's one in a different tab so we could have them side by side, but the format doesn't let me do that.
Sweet.
So, all right. So we're saying Alisson, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Alisson.
The back four, are we changing anyone?
From Liverpool?
Yeah. No, I'm saying you're saying the only thing I can see potentially in the back four that might change is Varane for Matip. But even then, I'm probably still taking Matip.
I'm still taking Matip.
In current form?
Oh, wait, my bad. I just realized. Rash, you got to jump in it.
Yeah, I've got a car. Who's Man United's right back right now?
Wan-Bissaka.
AWB.
Listen, I wasn't impressed with Trent last two games. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't impressed with him. I don't think he played well at all. I think he's actually probably was the worst on the pitch at some stages of the games. I haven't been impressed with him in the last few. So, but I haven't been impressed with Wan-Bissaka either. So, apples and oranges, isn't it?
Wan-Bissaka's got that North Circular touch, man.
Yeah.
The touch is mad.
Yo, that's a mad touch. Yo,
crazy.
North Circular touch.
Bro, look at your touch get you sent off.
Yo, it's true, bro. Nah, bro.
That was cold as ice.
That was a good one, Jeff. Still.
Jeff coming and he's looking for violence, boy.
I had a long day, but I need to take it out on someone.
Trust me. Listen, lads, I've got to jump off right now, man. Yeah, man. Look, Monday. See you, man.
Monday, innit? We'll speak, bro. Love,
enjoy your weekend, bro.
You too. Salam, my people viewing. Don't forget to smash the likes. Catch you later.
Come on, man.
Have a good one, bro.
Big up. Smash the likes, people. All right. So what we saying? Rash was making a sound like he wanted to put Wan-Bissaka right back, but I don't think any one of us are gonna agree with that, right?
No. For me, Wan-Bissaka. Listen, man. Trent is way better. Football's changed, man. Maybe 10 years ago, Wan-Bissaka would be better.
Yeah. I hear that, man. And like I said, the only other one is maybe Matip for Varane instead. But I personally, I'd rather say Matip right now. I can't.
Luke Shaw?
Nah, man.
Listen, you know the thing with this Luke Shaw guy, is he had a good year, and now it's just gone back to hella average again.
Trust me, back to hella average.
Like it's what people don't want to say it. Mourinho was always right. He's just a soft baby boy, man.
That's true. Yeah. It's true.
Don't get me wrong, Shaw's ability, he's probably better than Robertson on ability, but you just don't show it often enough.
Yeah,
for me,
man.
like Robertson's just consistently a 7. Like he never really goes below a 7. Like even last year is probably his worst year, and it's still just average. Like it's not, or just a little bit above average. Like Shaw is either influential or non-existent.
Yeah. No, I hear that, man. So I'm proposing we keep the backline the same. I think we're all agreeing with that. Man United fans may say we're hating how's Varane not getting in there, but we just gotta be honest, man. Right now, I think Matip on form is probably playing better than Varane.
Yeah, no probably about it. He's definitely playing better. We all know Varane's not probably better. Varane is better than Matip, but yeah, on current form, yeah, Matip isn't a slouch either. I'll give him that. He's a good centre back.
He's a good centre back still. All right, DM, what we saying? Again,
I've only got. Hey, let's just line it up for who it could be. It's Fabinho, it's Frederick, or it's McTominay.
The way you're laughing when you're saying it, my man.
It explains itself.
That's a Frederick. I haven't heard anyone else called this brother Frederick. Jeff calls him Frederick. Yeah, no, Jeff, you're cold, bro. I can't lie. So what are we saying, Fred?
Fred can't even start for under 16's team, man.
Fuck him.
He's got to be on the bench.
Right. All right, so we got Fabinho in there. All right, Jalil, what are you saying? Right centre mid. Who you got, bro? Who you got?
I was gonna go Fabinho, Bruno, and Pogba. Personally, that was just me, though.
I'm inclined to agree with you. Yeah, like, because to me, Bruno has to make the team, even if he's not. I get he's not everyone. Like, he's not your cup of tea, John. I get that too, because he is a bit of a stat guy. But in this team, like, only who would be his competition would be like Thiago, and Thiago's injured. Keita's indifferent. So I can only really see Bruno and Pogba, if I'm honest. I can't see who else from Liverpool.
Yeah, the only one possibly is Thiago, but like you said, he's been injured, and just the injuries have interrupted his 4 minutes. So it's almost unfair to even consider him, as much as I'd like to have him in there on an ideal world if he's fully fit. Thiago gets in, but that's not the case right now. So we can't go by bygones. Otherwise, Varane will be in there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's slap them in. Let's put in Pogba. Let's put in Bruno. All right, I'm not going to waste time with right wing.
Yeah, we know.
All left wing.
What we saying about left? Is left a slam dunk as well, Mane?
Yeah, who else is who's it going to be at Man United? Rashford just came back.
Just came back. Sancho's off form.
Yeah, Sancho hasn't clicked yet.
Greenwood don't play left.
Greenwood plays on the right, and unfortunately, Salah's the best player in the world right now on form.
On form, probably, yeah.
So, yeah, Greenwood, you just gotta sit down, my guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Let's put Mane on the left. I mean, this is basically a Liverpool FC with Pogba and Fernandes at the moment. I can't even lie. So, which is kind of mad considering that most people had United finishing above them, which I don't know what that. And it's an interesting one still, because and then up top, what we saying? I'm not having Ronaldo up top, and I'm just putting that. I'm not having.
I would have gone Ronaldo.
I'm not having him. Sorry.
Oh man! Wait, all right, put it this way: is Ronaldo or is Firmino?
Yeah,
I know he scored a hat trick the other day.
I'm taking him.
Those were his first. Actually, no, he hasn't scored at home in what, a year?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while still.
It's like, listen, man. Like, I know, like 2 years ago, I think he overexceeded himself. Like, he almost played too well. Like, he's good, but he's not played better than Ronaldo this season, and Ronaldo hasn't even played that well yet.
Yeah, I hear that.
Ronaldo's got more goals in games.
What are we saying? Greenwood up top.
Ronaldo, bro, come on, man.
He wants to move Greenwood.
Stop being harsh, man.
What are we saying? Martial, Jota.
Martial.
Greenwood, 9. Anything, please, bro.
Nah,
please.
CR7's got to make it, bro.
This is.
You see that header he scored just for you, John?
I know he did, man. I know. I still love the guy. Don't get me wrong, man. But yeah, my God, he's bad right now. Fuck it up. All right, cool. So that's the combined 11. To be fair, that looks like a good 11 still.
Bro, that's a dangerous team.
That's a mad team with Fabinho and that defense covering Pogba and them, man, to do what they want. That's with the supply line that you're getting from Trent and Robertson in the box. Yeah, you know what? Ronaldo might slap in 30, 40 goals in that team still.
Maybe 90 and 38.
Hey, nah, still. But yeah, man, that's a calm team still. But yeah, Jeff, what are you saying for the game though? Like, what's your prediction for Man United Liverpool?
I honestly think Man United are gonna take something from the game. Just because they're equipped to play against the bigger teams because they just play counter-attack. So, like, when did they beat Man City? They beat Man City last season, right?
Yeah, March.
I'm not bugging.
March.
Yeah.
Away as well.
Yeah, like they're almost that kind of team now. Like where the smaller teams or like the teams like a Leicester, they're always gonna struggle with, and the bigger teams, they're always gonna be troublesome to those big teams. So I think they're either gonna draw or win. Like, and let's get it straight. I'm rooting for Ollie to win. I want him there. Don't leave, because when he leaves, Man United are gonna realize they can do so much better. You stay right there.
It's a bit like Arsenal, isn't it?
Here we go. Nope, I'm not agreeing with that one. But we can do better than Arteta. Well, we can't. Like at the same time, we're damaged. We've been in a long-term damaged relationship.
We're done us, though. Yeah. All right. So, what's your prediction then? What's your prediction?
I'm gonna go 2-1 United.
Okay, 2-1 United. And you know what? I wouldn't be shocked if that happens.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be shocked. I've got 2-1 Liverpool, but if United were to win, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest, because United will just sit back. United will play like a small team, sit back, but they will do that with top class players. So it's not the same as a small team doing it. So
in front of 80,000 too.
In front of 80,000 in what would be a great atmosphere, motivated to stop Liverpool. Wait, if United were to win, how many points would it be off Liverpool? Like one
or their level. I don't know which one.
And all of a sudden, the whole conversation changes. And like you said, Jeff, if you want Ole in, then United is who you'll be rooting for on Sunday still. Like, if you want Ole in. But if you want Ole out, as I even think some Man United fans want Ole out, you'll be rooting for Liverpool to do a madness and just slap in 4 goals real quick. But yeah, man. So, Jalil, you said 3-0 Liverpool, right?
3-1. I gave them the one. Remember, I said someone will score.
Yes, you did. You get the one.
Yeah, I think someone will score spectacular there. I reckon if it's Rashford, Greenwood, or Bruno is coming from one of those 3 around just behind Ronaldo. But Ronaldo, I think, will have a quiet game with Van Dijk and Matip. I think Matip's just, yeah, man. I think I won't say underrated. I think he's rated, but he's a very good defender. So I really like him. So it'll be good. I'm actually buzzing for it. It's on Sunday, isn't it?
Sunday 4:30 still.
I'm buzzing for it, man. I can't lie to you.
Yeah, no, the games have been quite well spread out this weekend. I like the fact that Arsenal's tonight starts the weekend a little bit nice and early still. Something to look forward to Friday night.
If we win, bro, chill.
Nah, I don't think. I think even if we win 10 in a row, some Arsenal fans have made their mind up, man, which is fine. Like, if you want Arteta gone, like, that's okay.
Yeah,
I'm not angry at it.
Yeah,
like I will say this though, like I think Partey is too exposed, so that's a him problem. So you gotta fix that, because who played in the middle the other day? Was it Odegaard who was meant to play
Odegaard.
Smith Rowe, then
He needs to
Saka.
stop doing that, bro. Odegaard
Yeah,
don't work, man.
Don't get me wrong, Odegaard is intelligent enough to play like deeper role, but Partey is still exposed. Like,
Yeah,
even we did it against Burnley, like where Partey was just at the base of the midfield. It was like 4-1, 4-1. It's like that's why he always gets cramped. Like he gets like if you look at the games, like he gets cramped like 75th minute every game.
Yeah,
and it's because you're running too much. Like, it doesn't matter how fit you are. Like you can't run a midfield by yourself.
Yeah.
So you need someone close. Like I think Lokonga's playing next to him. I might be wrong.
It's Lokonga. Yeah, it's Lokonga.
Yeah, that's better. Like at least give someone closer to him. Because otherwise, there's moments like that goal that we conceded the other day. That is because of that. Yeah. When you're dilly-dallying on the ball, looking for someone to pass, you're trying to play the clever pass. If you just had, that's why I say Xhaka helps and hurts us, because Xhaka would have been there to just give the ball to him.
Yeah. We were literally just talking about that as well, which is like how is it that a club like Arsenal only have one profile of midfielder like Xhaka? As bad as he is, we can't only have one of his type. We need another one. Because Lokonga and Partey are too similar, and we're seeing that at the moment. And then Odegaard just doesn't have enough of a defensive nous to always be in the right areas to pick up the ball, whereas Xhaka at least will always be there on the side, innit? Because big up D-Side saying Partey thinks he's back in Madrid where they get a lot more time on the ball. I mean, it's been a year and a bit, bro. He should have started adapting. Actually, didn't we sign him in 2019?
Yeah.
I think we did. Yeah. Wow. I don't know if it's whether he overestimates himself on the ball or if it's just that he doesn't trust someone next to him.
I think it's a bit of both. I think he does overestimate himself. He's very good on the ball, don't get me wrong, but
really good, but
he's very good, but
you can if you Ronaldinho, you can get caught in the middle of the pitch. Like you see what Gallagher was doing the other day. Gallagher was pressing heavily, like alone, and winning it.
He presses a lot. That Gallagher guy, I can't lie. I like him, so he's good. But what we saying though, all right, so we've gone through like Arsenal, we've gone through Man United. Let's run quickly through the rest of the games before we wrap up. Brighton, Man City, low-key good game. Brighton in very good form. Man City just slapped Bruges 5-1 Champions League. Jalil, predictions for that one. What are you saying?
I put 3-0 City.
3-0 City, yeah. It's at Brighton.
I said 3-0 City.
Make sure. Yeah, cool. All right. Hey, Jeff, what are you saying?
I'm going to go 2-0 City. I think it'll be fairly comfortable.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 City. I do think it will be comfortable. I think Foden's playing well right now. Everyone's playing well. City are purring right now. It's good to see still. All right, Chelsea, Norwich, I think. Chelsea, Norwich, Lukaku and Werner are out, but to be honest, I think Chelsea could probably play one of us three up top and still win on Saturday or whenever they're playing. So, Jalil, what are you saying, bro? Chelsea, Norwich, Stamford Bridge.
So they got Werner and Lukaku both out of it?
Yeah, both of them out, which I think might actually suit Havertz.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think I went 2-0 Chelsea. I think they'll keep a clean sheet. We'll forget about it. But yeah, I think 2-0. I'm gonna go.
2-0. Jeff, what are you saying?
4-1.
4-1.
I just can't wait for I'm tired of Norwich in the Prem, man. Like, if Pookie don't score, they don't do anything. Just get out, man. Let someone else try.
Yeah, it's true. I can't lie. You know what? It's to the point where I like Norwich at the beginning because they tried to play good football, but now it's just to the point where it's just like you're just getting slapped, man. Just get out. Just go back to the Championship.
I respect the bravery of trying to play, but this is why someone like Steve Bruce, Sam Allardyce, sometimes you need those kind of managers. They just know how to stay in the league.
And you know what, Jeff? Yeah, I was having this debate the other day with someone, yeah, because they were saying the Prem's never been tougher than it is today, and that the coaching methods have never been better, right? So I was saying I hear that in terms of the coaching has evolved, no doubt. But I said just because teams are playing more expansive, don't mean that the games are harder. Because you get teams like Norwich, we all love to watch them, but they get slapped every week. Back in the day, Bolton, you go to Bolton, it's not a football.
No, you're getting elbows,
You're getting
punches,
elbows,
kicks,
punches, 2-foot tackles. Bruv, you're getting everything. Long throws, balls in the air the whole time. Those games were scraps. Like, I don't think just because everyone now tries to play from the back and it's nicer on the eye, which it is, means that the games are harder. I disagree with that. But
me too. Like, even like Steve Bruce finished 12th with Newcastle are serving right for a big team. They are not a good squad. That is very, very bad. Like, Longstaff shouldn't be starting. He's not bad, but he shouldn't be starting. Like, what's the Jacob? Is his name Jacob Murphy or Daryl Murphy?
Yeah, Jacob Murphy. The winger, in it, yeah.
Like, man, it's not great. And he finished 12th. Oh man, that's not even. He's the Fred. He's the striker version of Fred. That guy is. Oh my god.
Yo.
Trolling is something else.
Yo, that guy, yeah. No, I swear, but yeah, like, big up Joelinton though. I don't know. He's
40 million.
He's for the career for himself. I can't take you away from him. Like, he's making money, so big him up still. Like, his family's sorted for life.
That's true.
Salute to him still. Whatever fraud he's done, fair play to him, innit?
Well done, Joelinton.
All right, what are we saying about West Ham Spurs? Like a decent game.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good derby, man. They hate each other as well, man.
Still.
Like both players and fans. This should be good, man. This should be a good one to watch. What did I put down again? Because I've already done my predictions. But I'm trying to think.
Let me see what you put.
What did I put down? I think I put a draw. 1-1 or 2-2. What did I put?
You put 2-2.
2-2. Yeah, I think 2-2. I'm gonna stick with that, man. I'm not gonna shy away from that, man. I just feel like Antonio's a beast. He'll bully that defense, and I feel like Harry Kane's got his shooting boots back on, man. So him and Son should be able to do the business, man. Seems to be a two-man team at times when you look at them, man. Which is very unfortunate. You don't really want that as a team, but again, when you see the setup of West Ham, man, they look the part as well, man. They look like they can do the business. So I think 2-2 is a fair result, man. We'll see though.
2-2, Jeff.
Yeah, I like Jalil's thinking on that. I'm gonna go 2-2. I'm saying it's gonna be like 11 yellow cards, 2 reds. That's gonna be a mad game, like hella fights.
Man United Liverpool still nice little.
Yeah, I think they're like less physical, so I feel like their game might be like a smoother derby, like the Man United Liverpool. But this one's gonna be ugly.
Yeah. Sometimes you need an ugly game, just a scrap.
Like, imagine Rice against Højbjerg in the middle.
Yeah, someone's getting redded still. Just bring on Noble for Bants. You know what I'm saying? Noble.
Just don't bring him on for a pen anymore, man. Don't bring him on in the last minute for a pen.
Yeah, I think David Moyes learned his lesson there, man. I'm gonna go 2-1 West Ham. I was close to going 2-2 as well, though. 2-2's tempting still. Well, I'm gonna go 2-1. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. I don't see West Ham losing at home. Not back to back. I know they lost to Brentford, but they won last week away to Everton. That was a great result for them still.
Yeah, Moyes has kind of helped to change his impression because ever since he left Man United, he's been getting corned. Ever since the Sunderland job, was it Real Sociedad?
Yeah.
But he's building a good little squad here. Even if you don't agree with the kind of team he puts out, like they have like some talented players that got let go, like Felipe Anderson. But he's built a good squad there, man.
He has. He's done well. No, he's done a great job. I think he's earned his respect back. No one can tap for him no more. What happened at United happened. But
it's a blip.
It was a blip. Bad time. Wrong place, wrong time. That's what it was. And then last game, Brentford Leicester.
This should be a good one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fun. See some good games this weekend, man. Match of day gonna be sick. I did go for Leicester win. I think I went for the Leicester win. I think I put 2-1. I think it's gonna be a tight game. I think the goals will come quite late, man, when everyone's a bit tired and knackered and putting a good shift from both sides, man. So yeah, let's go 2-1 Leicester, man.
2-1 Leicester. Jeff?
Yeah, I'm either going 2-1 Leicester or 2-2. Brentford at home, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of proving that's that place. You're gonna have to earn your win when you go there. You know what? I'm gonna go 2-2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Brentford, just because I think it was interesting because the first third of the season, obviously Ben White got bullied in Brentford, but I think now we can see that Brentford in the air will bully anyone.
It's not a game.
Let's
They
stop
bullied
the
Van
Dallas
Dijk.
in the air.
Like,
Yeah.
for at least
Yeah.
50 minutes of that game, Van Dijk was in trouble against Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at Chelsea last week in the air. They couldn't win a header in the box.
Yeah. It don't look so like Ben White, I guess because it was a
First
few
day.
things. 50
First
million
day.
pound. He's skinny white guy, like he's not
Yeah.
like the biggest.
Yeah.
And people were laughing at him before he even kicked the ball for Arsenal. So
Yeah.
it was just kind of yeah, your prime centre back has been bullied here by a championship guy, but he's not a championship guy.
Yeah.
Nah.
No. He's not. Yeah. He's not a championship guy at all.
And neither is Mbeumo.
Navas and Wayne, no. They're
He's-
cold still.
They're cold, man.
They're cold still. They're cold. All right, man. To wrap it up, cheeky predictions. Jalil, who's gonna be the man of the weekend, and who's gonna be the waste man of the weekend?
Man of the weekend. Yeah. Couple good games, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's going to be a battle, man. I'm going to say Declan Rice. I think Declan Rice, we're going to see a kind of like a crazy part to him, a more aggressive part to Declan in that midfield, man. Because Ndembele, is it Ndembele who plays? Yeah, he's good. I think if he pockets him, I'm giving him. I don't think it could happen, but I think there's a possibility. I think he could get player of the weekend. And what's the second one?
Waste man of the weekend or fraud or
Ford.
Yeah, fraud of the weekend.
Maguire wants all the goals go through his legs. Silly mug.
that was too personal still.
No, I'm joking. No, Maguire's good. Like, Maguire's good against like the poor performing teams, but like, yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. He's not a United defender, and he's a leader, but leader for like Burnley and them man there. Yeah, like.
Oh man, you're trying to be respectful while he was grilling him.
No, that was bad. He tried to be respectful, but disrespected him about 10 times.
He's a leader, but only for like the bottom 4 clubs.
For like Norwich or something, man. Norwich or something. I don't know.
I said Norwich, Jeff. It's getting worse.
Oh, I remember from Burnley to Norwich. Norwich are the worst team in the league, bro, by a distance too.
Yeah, facts.
Maybe Watford too. Shout out Watford as well. Big up Watford.
They got competition.
Yeah. All right, Jeff. Prediction: man of the weekend and fruit of the weekend.
I'm gonna go for man of the weekend to be Aubameyang.
Come on.
Okay.
I'm just trying to speak it into existence. Waste man of the weekend. Hey, we gotta go for my guy Frederick.
This is bad still. That says Frederick. Hey, this is wild still.
He's gonna have a nightmare though. Fabinho and them man in midfield. He's gonna have a nightmare, man.
He could still. He could.
Yeah, nightmare.
It could go bad.
He's gonna have a nightmare. He'll have a nightmare, man.
Man of the weekend. I'm gonna go. Let me go. I might go Phil Foden. Let me go Foden because I feel like he's starting to pick up some form. He might do well against Brighton. And fraud or waste man of the weekend. This goes against my prediction, so it don't make sense. I'm gonna say Arteta.
You picked the manager.
Yeah, I picked Arteta still. And I predicted Arsenal to win, but I just have a feeling he's gonna be the fraud of the weekend. So I might need to change my prediction still.
You might need to say
2-1 Villa. Come on, Villa. Let's go. Come on, boys.
Wow, that's mad. Support the next team. Yeah.
Come on, let's get him out.
You really want Mikel out of the job, innit?
Yeah, man. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, man. So wait, so you want? Let me just get this straight. You don't like one man that much. You rather see the whole fan base be unhappy.
Yep.
Wow. That's wild.
I respect it. If you dislike someone this much,
you want everyone else to suffer. That's mad.
They deserve it.
Wow.
Hey, obviously not you, Jalil, in it, but everyone else. Sorry,
We
man.
just want to see our team win, man. That's all we want. We don't wish harm on anyone else other than Arsenal fans or Arsenal haters. That's all we wish ill on. Do you know what I mean?
I'm saying is sometimes when you lose, you win. That's the way it is right now. Still,
that's
the way it is right now. Still.
I've never heard that in my life. If you lose, you win. That's madness.
Do you know what? Do you know the funny thing is that you always hear about Arsenal fans wanting their team to lose, so you know people can get out. I didn't think there was any Arsenal fans. That's mad.
I used to do it with Wenger as well.
So you wanted us to win with Wenger? You didn't want us to win. You just because you wanted them out.
There was a whole season I supported the other team.
Wow.
So you're not tuning into the Wenger documentary, are you?
I am, just to laugh at that fraud.
You can't speak about my dad like that, bro.
Jeff, I used to love him like that, but he turned his back on me, bro. He turned his back on me. How can you sign Yaya Sanogo, Jeff? How?
He was free. He didn't
I don't
pay
give
for
a
it.
damn if he was free, bro.
Oh, man.
Bro, how you guys Scolaci, Senderos?
But every manager has howlers, bro.
Mustafi, Shaka, explain these howlers, bro.
Bro, everyone has howlers.
You were at Hazard's house when you couldn't sign him.
The great Sir Alex signed Kleberson.
Yes.
And Jemba.
Yes, that's fine.
Jemba.
I get, bruv, Fergie called him up and said, yo, I want Van Persie.
Yeah, man. There's nothing we could do about that one.
23 million? Nah, Jeff, come on.
Last
man.
year, it's not like now where you can maybe get 100 mil for your top guy.
Bro.
Oh, man. Listen, at this point.
I love Wenger. He's not a fraud, innit? But those last 4 years are like, I can never forget what he did still.
I'll never forgive Arsenal fans for flying a drone in the 8th minute.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's
wild. Yeah.
The day...
yeah, go on.
Go on, Jeff. Go on.
Now, I was just going to vent about Arsenal fans. So you should go.
I was just going to say, the day Arsene Wenger left, I got a message on my group chat that said Arsene Wenger's gone on Sky Sports. I legit celebrated and went out that night. So I couldn't believe it, bro.
So let me get straight. Yeah. So you wanted Wenger to leave, knowing it's going to take us years to rebuild after him.
I didn't know we would fuck it up this badly, to be honest.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, you get what you wish for. You get what you wish for. You get what you wish for. Because as soon as Emery came in, John.
I don't care.
Wait, John. Did you want Emery to cut as well?
Yes, I did.
So you're never going to be happy because you want Mikel gone as well.
I'm not going to accept mediocrity, bro. If you're not good enough, keep it stepping.
But you know
we're mediocre. We're mediocre. We're not good.
Yeah, but I'm saying get a top manager and let's build up from there, innit?
What? I keep asking you guys this. Why would a top manager come to Arsenal?
Bro,
you're not guaranteed 200 mil.
Bro, Jeff, Klopp went to Liverpool when they had Skirtle and Sacco at the back.
And look at the investment they did. Like, I know they're not invested now. They invested every year.
But that's what I'm saying. But they invested because they sold Coutinho. We should sell Saka and Smith Rowe and invest.
Jesus. It's not like Coutinho was like a good age. Like, these boys are kids. Like, even you see the link for Saka. It's like 35 million. We're not going to rebuild a squad with 35 million. Smith Rowe is probably worth around the same money if we go by the Aston Villa bid.
Saka's 35 mil, bro.
That's going by the Atletico Madrid rumors. I don't know how much he's worth. Maybe we could say 50.
Let's say 50.
We could say 50 and Smith Rowe 35. That's 85 million in 2021.
Yeah, that don't compare to 140 in 2017.
We bought Ben White for 50.
True. Yeah, but listen, maybe I was harsh on Wenger. Like his last day at the Emirates when he did the speech, I got a little emotional in it because I was like, damn. Man. I was like, damn, I feel bad for what I said, but then I realized, I don't feel bad.
Jesus Christ!
The guy needed to go.
You're not going to be happy with at Arsenal for a long time. I promise you, bro. Even with Mikel goals,
I know.
We can get Pep. We can get. Fergie can come out of retirement. Fergie can come out of retirement.
I'll give them time.
So,
bro, no,
we don't get Emery time.
Do it.
I'll give them time, bro. If
bro,
Pep is in charge, I'll give him time.
No way.
I will
we
give
will
him
say
time.
this. Pep will get maybe the best part of 22 months. After that, you hear Arsenal fans one of the best managers ever isn't good enough for Arsenal.
Yeah, you might hear that from them, but for me, once I start to see that style of football's in place, I'm like, all right, cool. Now it's just the players. But when I don't even see a style of football, then that's why I'm a bit lost with Arteta. Isn't it? With Wenger, we had the style of football, but he was a bit too offensive-minded, and he started buying the wrong type of players. Like, yeah, that was my problem with him. The style of football, he was great to watch, but bro, we were conceding dumb goals and shit. Like, it was mad still.
Yes, but even when you hear him, like when you hear the players, they say he doesn't have time to worry about anybody else. He says, listen, I don't care if we're playing Man United. We play our way. I respect that.
I hear that. I hear that, Jeff. Yeah, I just think, yeah, Wenger just broke my heart those last few years. But I can't forgive him for that still.
So let me ask the same question to Rash then. Rash, was you Wenger out?
I was fed up. Yeah, I was done.
So let me ask you another question.
Come on.
Let me ask you another question.
I was done out here.
Come on.
Let me ask you another question. Was you Emery out?
Do you know what? I wasn't. Do you know the mad thing was? I wasn't even Emery out. I wasn't Emery out for like I wasn't. I was like, I think he can do good. We was unbeaten for 22 games, I think, under him as well at one stage as well. We was doing all right. It's just that, and we got to the finals of the European Cup as well. I remember, and I was just like, you know what? This is actually gonna be all right. But when the way we got slapped in that final, yeah. And then the beginning of the next season was just like, and I was just like, these guys don't rate this guy. Yeah, they don't rate him. They can't play his tactics. And do you know what? I can't see a style of play as much as I like the fact that I couldn't see a style. Do you know what I mean? I like the players he brought in. But yeah, so when it was time for him to go, I was like, yeah, why not? He ain't proved that he's good, so why are we giving him more time?
So there was a point where you were like, nah, you weren't the kind of manager for us.
There was a point when I understood the cries, and I said, you know what? Yeah, he's probably not going to be the best guy for us, because there seems to be a blockade between his information and it reaching the players the way that he wants it to. And I felt like some of the players started to take liberties under him as well. Yeah. So I thought, no.
So now Jekell's in a job.
Yeah.
Do you think he's the right manager? I mean, do you feel like he deserves time, or you want him out?
I swear we've had this conversation.
He's out too.
That means you're never going to be happy.
No, listen. I haven't.
You're never going to be happy.
No. It's not. All right, listen. Why should I be happy with Jekell when he's never managed another club and we're the mighty Arsenal? Why should I? Why should I?
Not mighty.
I know. But I'm taking it. I'm saying in my heart, we're the mighty Arsenal.
Man,
and I'm just saying in my heart, the mighty Arsenal and the mighty Arsenal don't do the shit managers. We don't do that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We have good managers. I mean, even before Wenger, we had George Graham. He was a top flight manager. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He was rated amongst the men them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we had Bruce Rioch and Pat Rice, but they were, to me, interim managers before we found the one that we needed. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I just think, look.
That's not on behalf of all of us, by the way. That's not on behalf of all of us.
Those are the views of John and John alone.
Yeah, John, that's not us.
They're not the views of RBT. We do not share those same thoughts. Yeah, no, but to me, I just think like it's a thing where Arteta is okay. He's an all right manager. You can see he's got something, and in the future, I think he may be very good. But for Arsenal, for a first-time job, for the size of the job that it has, the lack of experience for him, I don't think it's his time right now. And I don't think if it is his time, it ain't here. Not yet. You're not established like that. I would prefer a more established manager who got a bit of experience, who's got a bit of direction, who the players will respect a little bit more. And that's what I think we needed at this time. And that's why I'm not like pro Arteta. I'm not saying Arteta out, but if he leaves, I won't care.
So
Okay.
last one for me. So I think we've established that Emery, it looked like the players wasn't playing for him or whatever they were saying, or they wanted them out. I don't think anyone actually came out to say that because he brought in a lot of players like Saka. He brought in, he made Jekell captain, I think, at one point. Banyang loved him. Everyone loved him in it. So personally, I think that was a wrong move to get him out. So I think whoever we get in, and Jeff was just saying that even if Pepe came in after 22 months and not getting results, because he's not going to get results in 22 months, people are going to be like, we want him out.
Pep.
That's what I'm saying, Pep. So Pep, sorry. So that's what I'm saying. Arsenal fans, I think you just got to be patient. Like we have to be patient with whoever we've got, and if it don't work out for Jekell, someone else will come in and he'll get gunned down straight away. Like after a couple months.
Listen, Jay, I reckon, and I honestly think this: fans that have lost their patience would have been more patient with a more quality manager. If it's a proven manager and a manager that is good, they would have known that this manager is good. He's proven. He's done this somewhere else. Let him have his time to build his Arsenal squad and develop his philosophy because he's a winner. He's got a track record. I reckon we would have given someone with credibility a little bit more time before we even open up our mouths.
I don't know. Okay, put it this way. Yeah, we had the long tenure in Wenger. No, this is not the views of you guys. I'm just saying the Arsenal fans, he got treated disgustingly by the end.
He did.
And it was Wenger out.
He did, yeah.
Cool. So that's one type of manager X'd out. Like the experienced manager who's been like long tenure. I was like, all right, we had enough of you.
After 22 years.
Yeah, 22 years. Like so, last 2-3 years weren't great. Admittedly, like they weren't fantastic. Then it was Emery, whose last job would have been PSG before he joined Arsenal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So one of the most attractive clubs, like PSG, it's a failed project in my opinion, but it's an attractive club. He didn't get any time really, like 14 months. Or by the time we lost at Crystal Palace towards the end of the season, in the first season, and we lost out on top 4, fans were done. They were done.
Yeah.
We should not have lost out on top 4 though. We was in a perfect position, and to me, at that point, it was just like, bro, like you're an okay manager. Like we've seen what you were before you even went to PSG. PSG to me is just like a gateway to a trophy for managers. Unlucky Poch, you haven't done too well. But do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah, but to me, back then it was like an easy ticket, an easy ride just to get a bit of credentials behind you. So PSG wasn't the thing that made me think, yeah, he's good. It was actually his time beforehand at his previous club, and then I saw his achievements in Europe and stuff that made me think, you know what? He's solid. He's got a foundation. He knows his style of playing stuff. He just couldn't articulate it enough to the players so that they could practice it on the pitch.
He didn't have enough time.
Yeah,
you're right.
Is brutal. Like I know modern football is modern football, innit? So.
But what I'm saying is, before he came to Arsenal, would you have ever selected Emery as someone who you wanted at the club?
Potentially, yeah. Because I don't think a big name is going to help Arsenal.
No,
like,
but
go on.
No, sorry, Jeff. Sorry to
No, I didn't really have too much to say after that. So you go.
No, because I was just gonna say, I hear your point on. Like 14 months is brutal, right? To kick him out. I hear you. But when you look at Emery, how long has he been at Villarreal? Like a year and a bit? Bro, when you see Villarreal, their style of play is clear, bro. And when I watch them sometimes, I'm like, why were we not playing like that?
No, Villarreal, this is the thing though. Villarreal, like in the league, they're not great. They just happen to win the Europa League. And they happen to play well.
Great, Jeff. Their players are not great.
I know. But
we got better players than they did.
We got better
but
players.
the league is also worse.
Yes.
True.
Right.
True. Yeah.
So it offsets each other. Like the Spanish league is, if we're brutally honest, football in general is not that good. Like quality wise, the Prem isn't that good. League One we call the Farmers League. The Spanish league isn't great. Bundesliga
is mud.
Yeah, Bundesliga is a strange league. Like slow. It's like slow defenders playing the highest line ever. Like football is just not in a great place. So that's why like Emery can go win a Europa League with Villarreal, who are not the best team, because you got a team like Man United who have all the individuals in the world who can't play together.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's just all.
I hate you still.
I don't know, man. But yeah.
But listen, I know the game's kicking off now. So let's all go and watch the game. So we all made our prediction. In fact, Jeff, what was your prediction for Arsenal Villa?
I'm gonna go. I said a Aubameyang man of the weekend, so I'm gonna go 3-1 Arsenal. Ambitious.
All right, so we got 3-1 Arsenal from Jeff, 2-0, 2-1 from Janelle.
Yep.
Rash 2-1 as well. And I got 2-1 Villa. I changed my mind.
Oh, you changed it, yeah?
I changed it still.
You're braver than me. I was gonna say that, but I just can't do it.
Yeah, I know. I changed at the end still because
Game started aggressively, by the way.
Yeah, it has.
Who started aggressively?
Ollie Watkins.
Come on, let's go.
Boys, I have to go watch this game, man.
Hey, yeah. All right, listen, guys, people watching. We gotta wrap up quick, obviously, but we know what Rash would have said by now. Love always wins. Let's make sure we keep that message consistent. Do all your research, stay in touch, and look after yourselves. Smash the likes and have a great weekend, people. Peace and love. Peace.
Salam.
Peace.